Yo, it's another episode of Mongoose Baby Python. I'm Mongoose.
I'm Baby Python.
First off, we got the new microphone.
New mic.
We straight. We don't need the other mics and all that shit. We good right here. We trying something new. Sit on the couch, chilling. You smack.
On guard? Okay, on guard. No cap.
For no reason. For no fucking reason. Like, why is he staring at my soul? I don't know.
But yeah, the first thing we're going to talk about,
Yes.
we're going to review the Brian Ortega and the Korean Zombie fight.
Man, oh man.
I know I was saying last video, I was like, oh, Korean Zombie. Oh.
Exactly.
I was being optimistic. But I was like, I really went in there.
The same
I really went in there and I was like, I know Ortega winning this shit.
Yeah.
I know that. Hey, but the way he won it,
was nice.
It was one-sided,
It was nice.
One-sided.
Nice.
Didn't you love how he popped the jab?
Loved it.
Man.
Loved it. What I'm upset about is that he should have ended it. He could have rocked that.
He could have ended it.
He could have.
He knocked him down. Hold on. First round, he knocked him down with the left, right?
I believe so.
Hit him with the left. Then he did
third round.
He hit the spinning elbow.
Was it second or third?
I think that was the second round. Hit him with the spinning elbow.
I remember the spinning elbow for sure. That's a huge ass highlight. I said that's called ESPN. The minute we seen it, we was like ESPN. Wow, that shit was weak.
But you know what was funny?
Cause he like ducked it. It was like a movie of. Cause remember Korean like threw it and he went.
Hey yo, he did it like 2 other times. It didn't even. There was no success to it. He's like, okay, I'm about to stop. Cause you know why he did it, right?
Yeah.
Cause remember, Korean Zombie's last fight. I think it was the last fight. When he fought Irael Rodriguez, the last round, Irael Rodriguez knocked Zombie out with the spinning elbow.
Ooh, you didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So Ortega's like, I got put fear in this man's heart.
I'm gonna hit you.
He put on the spinning elbow again. Zombie's like, oh shit, my weakness.
But you kind of saw it though. Like he said, my weakness. Nah, like was when he fell out. You know what I'm saying? He knocked him down. When he got up, Korean Zombie kind of wasn't the same. I'm not saying for the rest of the fight he wasn't the same, but in that moment you definitely saw that flashback, like you were saying. Like I didn't know about the flashback until you told me just now, but like that makes hella sense.
Yo,
because that was slick, boy. He went.
I was glad. Cause check this out.
Did you notice how he switched to southpaw?
Yeah, that's what I was about to mention. I was glad he went southpaw.
Brian Ortega, by the way.
Right, Brian Ortega. Because when he was fighting Orthodox, he kept getting touched. He kept getting pieced up.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you gotta go southpaw against him. You gotta go southpaw against
he kept getting
Zombie.
like a jab and because he was standing like this and it. All right, he didn't know what to do.
Right.
Then he had to turn. That's my Gatorade. Anyway.
But yeah, man, cause like check this out. You know what's funny? Zombie had more reach.
Yeah.
On Ortega, but Ortega kept piecing him with the jab.
Mm-hmm.
He kept hitting him with the right time at every time. I'm like, damn! You see the left side of Zombie's face?
Yeah.
Bloody as fuck. I was like, oh damn, they might stop. In the middle of the fight,
he did try to.
I wouldn't say it should have been stopped.
He tried to give himself a little break.
Like I could tell, like it went all 5 rounds. The fight went all 5 rounds, but in the middle of the fight. Like in the middle of the fight, was it 3rd or 4th round? I think it was 3rd or 4th round. But in the middle of the fight, fucking the Zombie kept trying to tell the referee. Oh, he kept moving his face, moving his head.
I want to say that was the 3rd round.
He was trying to pretty much tell the referee, I need time.
Yeah,
I need time. Yeah. But it's like when motherfuckers do that, it's like people really much want time to
rest.
Yeah, to rest.
Whatever they need.
Re-energize, whatever. Yeah. But at the same time, you're giving your opponent time to rest too.
He gave Brian hella time to rest.
I'm like, bro, you just helping this nigga. I'm like,
you already losing, so what the fuck?
And them late kick Ortega did was nice too.
Ortega, here's my thing. If Ortega just would have took his time, he had the front kick ready. Niggas neglect the front kick.
Right.
He was sitting there, and he was in southpaw already. All he do is, you know what I'm saying? Just throw that shit. But he was sitting there, he kept, and then he want to throw a little roundhouse. Like on your lead leg.
Bro, check this out, bro. What annoyed me about Ortega the most.
Mm-hmm. That annoyed me most. So.
No, what annoyed me the most
was
his shitty ass takedown offense. He don't know how to shoot for shit.
Yeah, he does.
It's like he a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. But it's like, bro, you need to spend a summer with some wrestlers, man.
Yeah.
Cause the way he was like, bro, it was. I'm like, bro, what you? That's not a shot.
It's not at all. And that's why he didn't succeed on any of those.
I was like, man.
I mean, I think he picked him up once, but that was like
he took him down a couple times, but that's just because Zombie
luck.
was worn out. And
that was luck.
Yeah, and it was just, I was like, I'm glad Ortega. I forgot how good Ortega's boxing is.
Yeah.
But if he went up against somebody like Max Holloway again, Max Holloway wouldn't have gone for that, bro.
No, he wouldn't have.
He
wouldn't have. But then, who fought? No, I'm thinking somebody else.
That was a while back. You thinking about, yeah.
But, Brian Ortega, if Brian Ortega would have fought anybody else with that style, he'd have lost.
Yeah.
Because he was taking too long.
Right.
Like, Korean Zombie knows how to take his time. And, like, you remember I even said Korean does this weird thing with his arm. Right. At times. He does.
Like, somebody that's going to beat Ortega is going to have crisp striking.
Okay.
If you fight Ortega, you have to have crisp striking, and your takedown defense has to be average. Because check this out, he don't know how to take down for shit.
He don't.
All you need is average takedown defense
and chest
crisp striking, and just don't let it get to the ground. Don't take Ortega down.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be better than him on the feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most people aren't better than him on the feet, on featherweight, you know. But if he went up against somebody like Max Holloway again, he's losing. But we have to see. It's a new Ortega. It's a new Ortega right now. He came in bald.
All right, motherfucker, I got a bald head.
He did. Yeah, he really did. That surprised me too. I'm used to the braids or whatever he got going. You feel me? And with the bald head, he looked skinny too.
Yeah,
I was like, bro, you look skinny. Like, you okay? Like, you eating? Holly been treating you right? You feel me? Like, but you just been smashing Holly and not telling nobody.
Right. But I did not know. So is it official?
It's official.
Him and Holly Berry are really legit
it's official,
together.
Legit.
Okay, I thought they just took pictures together or something. No. So he for real smashing.
He for real probably.
He for real. That's what's up, man. He's 29 years old. Smash Holly Berry, she's 51. Dang. Man, her sex drive's still going?
With Holly Berry? Come on now.
I mean, yeah, she healthy.
Come on now.
She's
women
strong.
Actually, this is a little off topic, but women actually hit the sexual peak later than men.
Yeah, but after menopause,
that's probably why she wants Brian Ortega.
Yeah, but don't they? But this, you don't think she hit menopause yet?
I doubt it.
Because after menopause, and that's when you like they sexual drive go down.
True, but I doubt it. It's
old niggas just gotta take Viagra and just they straight. You know what I'm saying?
Women, you say gotta warm women up like a hot fire, no matter how old they get. So that's a different podcast.
Anyway,
that's
my bad.
Fault. But I'm a pimp. He is too. I'm just letting you know.
Stop the cap.
Anyway.
Wait, before we get back to that, let me talk about this person. What's his name? I am Nixon.
I am Nixon.
Talk to me, Cuddy.
I am Nixon in TV.
I am Nixon TV.
He was talking shit. He was talking
hella shit. Talking about, what do you say? We're the most boringest channel we are. Bleep that out. Our cameraman gotta bleep that out. We can't say that.
Don't do all that, bro. Anyway, like we were saying, the last episode we did.
We be having fun.
Last episode we did, I had a bad headache.
Yeah, I was
sick. This man was sick.
Fried.
So we was just pushing forward, like pushing through it.
That's our apologies. But anybody else got to say, see me. I like to talk.
Yeah, I made the episode.
I'm not a fighter, man. No, I'm just kidding. Nigga, you better have me.
But yeah.
My bad. That was my fault.
That was our
fault.
All good. But
yeah.
Let's have a discussion.
Yes.
About, because Jon Jones and Irael Adesanya still beefing. People keep talking like, oh man, these guys need to fight. You know what I'm saying? They talking shit to each other online. And I'm like, man, these guys need to fight. These guys need to fight. Even though Jon Jones gave up his middleweight title, trying to go to heavyweight. But with Izzy, he's like the supreme middleweight champion right now. And I just made up the word supreme middleweight champion. But
but that's legit. He's legit.
He's top dog.
That's why he's supreme.
And anyway, I don't see him trying to go to light heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, cause before there was a motivation to go to light heavyweight. Cause Jon Jones had a title or whatever. That would have been live. Champions, man. Oh shit. But Jon Jones relinquished his title. Like, so there's not really much motivation to go to light heavyweight to fight Jones, but just to fight Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only motivation behind that. You know? So, like, honestly, I feel like it would still be good. It'd be great marketing to do that. Jon Jones versus Irael Adesanya. That's a fight to make now. Before Jon Jones makes a complete transition to heavyweight, they need to do that light heavyweight fight now.
You know what? I'm going to be inclined to agree. I do think... I'm going to take my glasses off for this one because my eyes keep itching and I'm like weird about scratching them because I'm under my glasses.
Yeah, you good.
Anyway, I feel like Israel... So, you want to talk about who's going to win or you just want to talk about them first?
I mean, you can talk about them first. It don't matter.
So, them first. Let's talk about them first. I think Israel has a better stand-up. Granted, Jon Jones has a lethal stand-up game. It's going to be a tough match. How Israel fought Anderson is going to be similar, but Israel's actually going to have to fight this time. Whereas when he fought Anderson, him and Anderson didn't have to really go back and forth. Anderson was like, oh yeah, come in the ring, whatever. But Anderson's a little bit older. He was really just looking to kind of pass the torch on that fight. You feel me? He's trying to see, do you really got this, Cuddy? Do you really got it? Because Jon Jones fucking let me down. Right. You feel me? So that's how he felt. And so that's all that fight was about. Now this time, Israel's actually going to have to fight Jon Jones. And Jon Jones is actually going to have to show up. Because Jon Jones is so used to being lanky. His name is Johnny Bones Jones for a reason. He uses his whole limbs. He's... You know what I'm saying? Right. He's using everything. All up in you. Right? Fast as fuck. And he has long legs, long reach. So it's going to be tough because his stand-up game's so lethal. That spinning back elbow, he's going to land it. He's going to hit all those things. He's a dominant striker.
Right.
Israel's the same fucking way. But Israel has to show up. If Israel does not show up, he's losing.
Trust me, Israel, if they fight, Israel will show up.
I agree.
Israel will show up. It's Jon Jones that got to show up.
I don't know.
No, but here's the thing, bro. Jon Jones has been looking iffy every fight.
Really?
Every fight since because when he came back, won against Daniel Cormier, that was a pretty dominant performance. It was a pretty dominant performance. He fought Alexander Gustafsson. Then he fought someone else. Then he fought I want to say that was Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
Then he fought who's the other guy he fought? I can't remember his name, but he came closest to beat Jon Jones.
The only person I know came close was Alexander.
Because no, that was the first fight. The second fight, it was like a one-sided fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, true, yeah.
But I'm talking about when they came back.
Yeah.
When he came back after a while, But I feel like, because back then,
I don't remember.
Because you know how he was caught doing steroids and all kinds of bullshit.
Hell yeah.
With USADA though, with USADA, it was so much more strict. They have like drug tests like all the time. They randomly drug test you all the time. And there's a story that they was talking about online how Jon Jones it was brought back up years ago. Jon Jones actually hid underneath the UFC cage. Not UFC, it was an MMA cage in the gym because he was hiding from the athletic commission. They wanted to get a drug test for him. He was hiding, but Jon Jones somebody brought back up the story, and Jon Jones admits that happened, that he hid for hours and hours, like I think it was more than 8 hours, something like that, and he claimed that he hid because he smoked some weed, and he didn't want to get caught.
420, baby.
I'm like, and that was the days.
My nigga was fried as hell.
That was the days.
He was sitting in the cage like, hey, bro, come get mine.
Hey, that was the days before USADA though.
Yeah.
USADA way more stricter.
Yeah.
Like back then, a lot of people was on HGH, human growth hormones. They wiped all that shit out the UFC. You know what I'm saying? So I think he was doing steroids back then because he got caught.
I can believe it.
He got caught with a little bit in the system before.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's like he done cocaine.
Yeah, he's done hella shit.
You know, we are
He's
all
an idiot.
that bullshit.
He's an idiot for what he did. Cause no, seriously. I mean, we talked about that in that one video, or like third or fourth video.
Right.
But that's legit. Like he really.
No.
This man had a whole career in front of him, a lethal career. He could have been the next Anderson, the next Israel, whatever. He was that.
It's kind of hard to respect him.
It is. Now it is. Then it wasn't. Even almost now. I want to say almost now because he's so like spiritual now. He's like, oh, blah, blah.
He always
cool.
does that.
He always does that. But he started doing that after he got caught with all the drugs. Because before that, remember, he was on this huge ass high. It was just Johnny Bones Jones. Nigga was knocking niggas out. He was humble, but he knew he was knocking niggas out. He knew he had the shit in the bag. And that's what's up. That's what's up. But then, when he went down the road of doing drugs, he fucked everything up. Like, literally everything for himself up.
Man.
For himself.
And the reason I brought that up,
and then was hard,
reason that's relevant, is I'm saying, back then, if he was on the drugs, cocaine, and steroids, like, that just puts somebody like at an advantage.
Yeah.
Like I feel like knocking out a crackhead would be hard, and that's hard.
Yeah.
And at the same time, a juiced up crackhead.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and then want to know how to fight me. Right. Right now. So right now, he off all that shit. Yeah.
And he's been having a little. Like, his performance has not been up to par of his past performances. So, you know, and him I feel like almost losing his last fight, even though he won, he almost losing his last fight. He's like, I got to relinquish this title so I can just go ahead undefeated in the light heavyweight division and go fight heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like, man, shit. I feel like Israel, this is Israel's chance. He's the only one that got a chance to ever fight Jon Jones and win.
No, I agree.
And I think
I just want to agree with that.
I think he got the tools to win. I feel like if they fight, it would not go to the ground at all. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be pure stand up.
I agree, bro. I truly agree. And that's why I said this is why I say
he has more knowledge.
Israel has to show up. I'm not saying he won't show up because you're right. I think he will too. Especially with where he's at in his career.
But he has more kickboxing intellect and more knockout power. His striking intellect. Israel.
More knockout power?
He has more knockout power than Jones, bro. Watch his fights, bro. He got more knockout power than Jones. He has more kickboxing striking IQ.
I'll check into it.
He's like 70 something. And I think 3 or 4 in kickboxing. So his last fight with Paulo Costa, that was 100. That's 100 solid fights, period, he's ever had. So think about that experience, man. And it would be a stand-up fight if he did fight Jones. So think about all that experience, intellect, knowledge, IQ, and he's just gonna. I feel like I ain't gonna say wipe the floor with him.
No, he probably will though.
But it'll be a good technical fight,
no.
and I think Israel would win.
I think so too. Only thing I'm gonna say about it, the last thing I'm gonna say about it is that I'm just gonna agree, because I didn't even take into consideration that Israel fought Costa or whatever, because Paula, whatever the guy's name is big as hell, low key. Like he just has he has a boxer's upper body, to where if he hits you with something, he's rocking this shit.
I wouldn't even say he got a box upper body. I said he got a weightlifter's upper body. He look like a damn weight, like bodybuilder.
I still go with boxer, only because the way he squares up and the way his arms are very squared like a boxer does. When they get ready to move in, and Israel's
Once he got in there with Israel, he had no chance.
He had no chance. Israel's very martial artsy.
Right.
Keeps his hand kind of at a distance, ready to throw some shit, counter some shit, grab you, all of that, right? And so, with everything you just said, I do feel like Israel's stand-up game is a lot stronger. So I do think he'll win.
So we both agree on that.
We both agree Israel's gonna win.
All right then.
Solid.
Hell yeah.
Early prediction. That's all I'm saying. From both of us.
Yeah. If they do fight, we'll give a final prediction.
Exactly.
Now, you know Conor McGregor.
Conor.
He's coming out to fight Dustin Poirier.
You know, I heard about this and I forgot. I'm putting my glasses on.
Supposed to be in
Because
January.
I need to take deadly aim.
My opinion, Conor all day against Dustin.
You think so?
The reason I said Conor is not losing his precision striking. He's not losing it. He's not losing his precision striking technique. He's good. He is very good. He's fast. Like I said, he always hits everything with precision. He doesn't throw punches he's not going to land. He's always precise and critical. Dustin is good. He's gotten a lot better since the last time they fought. They fought years ago. He got a lot better since the last time they fought, especially when he moved up to lightweight. I heard rumors that this fight probably going to be at the welterweight.
Mm.
But Dustin's boxing is really tight. He has really good boxing, but I just feel like he's too slow to fight against Conor. He's not fast enough for Conor. Conor is gonna pick the right time and just crack his ass. Cause Dustin, they're both southpaws, but it favors Conor. This fight favors Conor.
Okay, I like it. I'm gonna go against you and say Dustin might win. I do agree that he is pretty kind of slow, but I think with his boxing alone, and because we all know Conor hasn't really been fighting lately, and he's been boxing, he might get roped into that realm of, oh, you want to box? I want to box too. You feel me? And Dustin's gonna win. So if that happens, Dustin's gonna win. If that doesn't happen, then it might be a toss-up because, like you said, Dustin is kind of slow at times when it comes to like just any movement. But he has power though too.
Yeah, he has power, but
I think that's the only thing that'll save him in this fight against a legend.
He got power, but he don't got knockout power.
I think it's enough for Conor.
Every time Dustin's in a fight, it's a gruesome back and forth, like bloody ass fight. But he's not a knockout. Like he'll bash your face in, but it's gonna be volume. It's more volume than you know what I'm saying?
Like actual striking is just
right. He has a lot. He didn't fix a lot of damage, but it takes a lot of volume for him to do that. But Conor, shit, that one magic lucky charm punch, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that one strike, he's tapped you once and it's like fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like God damn it. It's like
hit you with something clean.
Man.
Kick. Yeah, you're right. And Conor has a weirder stance, kind of like I would say Conor. This is off topic, not even off. It's on topic, but it's random. Conor, what's my boy's name? TJ, almost TJ, but definitely Tim Elliott. Mm-hmm. Them three, and not even it's a couple other fighters. Really for the two people I'm talking about is Conor and Tim Elliott because they both have these weird really open stances and arm styles, right? Mm-hmm. Rarely do you see them kind of guard everything like most fighters do. They have these really wide ass, open, weird ass. Oh, and who's famous for that? Fucking lighter guy. He's a lighter guy, small guy. They always talk about his ass, bro. He was wide. He hit hard as fuck too.
Who did he fight? Who did he fight? What weight class was it?
Lower weight class, probably like a not a flyweight though, like a bantam, maybe a bantamweight or some shit.
Dominic Cruz?
I think it is Dominic Cruz. He kind of stands like this with his arms down and
right,
kind of open. Him, yes, it is Dominic Cruz because he stands like this a lot. He stands like this a lot, right? He don't really hold up everything, whereas Conor kind of does this weird ass thing. And who else? Who else did I say? Tim Elliott. He does this thing with his arm. Korean Zombie does this thing, but that's different. He still guards his face. Tim Elliott kind of just leaves his hands out like here. And it's almost like he's about to like hook you with this, like his shoulders like that. Whereas Conor's is more of a straight, like I'm trying to block everything. And then Cruz is like I'm just here ready to fight you. But those are weird ass open stances. And those lead themselves to unorthodox punches that come from fucking anywhere. Because they're standing, so they're just like, and they throw them long arm shots, and you're like, how the fuck did you just hit me with that? You feel me? So like, if that happened, I mean, not if that happens, but since Conor has that like that weird ass, and you're a fighter, I hope the camera can get this. I'm gonna stand up, but hopefully this is not. I'm gonna squat to it, but like if you fighting somebody, right, and either stance,
right.
But if you fighting somebody, right, you're gonna be about here. You're gonna be stuck, ready to hit them, right? Now, when they stand open like that and they're like this, that shit leads you to anything. Because if I'm here, I'm gonna come, boom, boom, and I'm coming with all this shit from my shoulder, my sides, hips, all of that. When I'm here, where that shit coming from? Where my power coming from? They don't know, but you know. You stepping with a hook, or you throwing it up, like you know what you're throwing into it if you have that style. If you don't have that style, Conor has that style.
He good for that.
And it's
but
scary.
He has a small. He has like a. It's slightly. It's different from Tim Elliott.
Yeah, it is.
And you said
Dominic Cruz.
Cause their footwork is completely different.
Completely different.
Conor almost has when he's serious.
Yeah.
Especially when he fought Aldo. He got like almost a karate type stance.
Yeah, you're right.
Very
open. Very much open, back and forth. Yep.
And he just hits you with the right timing. And it's done. Now, so I said I got Conor. So you got Conor.
I got Dustin still, but with with Conor's arsenal, Dustin, I might have to yield on this. I might. But I'm gonna go with Dustin just because I believe in Dustin. And Conor's been in the boxing room trying to box people and shit. I'm like, nigga, that don't make no sense. He just threw me for a loop with that. So I'm like, fuck.
I'm telling you, Dustin not beating Conor.
Yeah,
he not beating Conor.
Well, we'll see, brother.
But final. Let's do this. Check this out. Next week.
Okay. What's happening next week?
Actually, this Saturday coming up.
On Mongoose and Baby Python, MMA.
Nah.
Okay.
But next weekend coming up, this week coming up, it's going to be... we're going to give our final prediction on Khabib.
I know what this is.
And Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate me for this. A lot of people want to whoop my ass for this. A lot of people tell me I'm stupid. I don't even think it's that I want. In my heart, I want Khabib to win because his dad.
True.
Dad, and I want him to win for his dad.
Sympathy.
All that, you know what I'm saying?
I understand the feeling.
But
feeling.
I got so much faith in Justin. I love Justin. Justin, my guy, man. Justin, my dude. I feel like it's some type of energy out there. I don't know what it is. And call bullshit on me after the fight if he loses, but I think he's gonna win. But there's an energy out there, and I feel it. And I feel that Justin has a chance of beating Khabib, and he's the man to do it.
This is what I'm gonna do for you. Not even what I'm gonna do for you. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, for the first time, I actually legit agree. Like, not even for the first time, because I agree before, but this here is something a little different. Because I remember saying I didn't think Gaethje was going to win another fight, and he ended up winning, remember?
Right.
He got his little final form. And Jose Aldo. Because Aldo
No.
It was Aldo.
No, he fought Tony Ferguson.
No. I'm talking about the fight when I said Justin wasn't going to win, remember? It was Jose Aldo and Justin Gaethje.
He never fought Jose Aldo.
Who did he fight?
Oh, you think Edson Barboza?
It wasn't Barboza, bro.
He knocked out Barboza.
It was Aldo, my nigga.
He never fought Aldo.
Aldo
never fought at 155. Get fucked out of here.
Boy, if you don't...
Yes,
oh, my God. Oh, God.
Yes, he did, bro.
He did not.
I'm about to go back. I'm going to find it. Give me
you
a second.
Embarrass yourself.
A few moments later.
Versus Tony Ferguson. He never fought Aldo. Aldo can't even get through Peter Yan. He's 135.
No, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Oh, you thinking of Peter Yan versus
Aldo.
Aldo?
Yes, that's my apology. See, I knew I was thinking of some shit. But
you be on Aldo's nuts though.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's why I went back because I was thinking Gaethje was fighting him, and you kept saying Peter Yan gonna reach his final form and this and that. I was like, Peter Yan, this and that. I said that in the video.
Man.
Anyway, Aldo is my nigga, so him. Anyway, let's get back to Gaethje. So actually, I do agree, because I saw what Gaethje did. Gaethje has a lethal ass arsenal of stand up. I haven't seen him kick, but his boxing is crazy.
But
his accuracy, sniper.
Check this out.
The nigga,
he is so much better from when he started UFC.
All this noise in the
because when his first fight in UFC, he fought Michael Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Johnson hit him with a clean shot in the second round. Mm. But Justin, he had a hard time. He used to have a hard time. What's the word I'm looking for? Keeping his composure.
Gotcha.
He had a hard time keeping his composure. And like Michael Johnson kind of went at him like he saw that he was hurt. But Gaethje recovered from that, knocked his ass out, hit him with TKO on that fight. And Justin Gaethje, like he fought Eddie Alvarez, lost, fought Dustin Poirier, lost. But he came back after that. He fought somebody else, knocked him out first round. Came back. He fought Edson Barboza, knocked him out first round. I feel like he fought somebody else. But after that Dustin Poirier fight, I knew he had to change his style. Had to change because he has good boxing, great leg kicks, really aggressive. But the thing about him, he had a hard time keeping his composure, and he'd do this weird thing. He would come in and like keep trying to throw haymakers and just like he would come in and block, but it's like he was so wobbly, and it's like, bro, he started leaving himself open on that. But he fixed all of that. He came out, knocked out Edson Barboza. He came out, knocked the other guy. He fought, I think like fought somebody else. But when he fought Tony Ferguson, all the kinks were out. He fixed everything everything that was wrong with Justin Gaethje in the past was gone. When he fought Tony Ferguson, he kept his composure 100. He listened to his coach 100. By like the third or fourth round, his coach told him, he said, stop looking for the knockout. Just keep the punches clean. At I think he said 60%, something like that. Keep the punches clean. Keep punching. Just hit him with accuracy. Keep it clean, and just keep touching him.
Boy, accuracy is something lethal.
When he did that, bro, it changed the whole fight. He wasn't as exhausted anymore. Like everything he threw count. He had more energy, and it Tony Ferguson up. And Ferguson was possessed that fight. It was like Gaethje was a warrior fighting a demon in that motherfucker. Because Ferguson kept going. And like Ferguson would get hit. Ferguson would get up in that fight. But Ferguson would held his own. But Ferguson would get hit and be like an animal and get back in there. But eventually it was too much for him.
It was.
And the referee had to stop. That shit. Oh yeah, the person he also Justin Gaethje also beat before that fight was he knocked out Cowboy. That's what.
Cerrone?
Yeah, Cowboy Cerrone. So anyway, but yeah, he.
I only remember the Tony fight, and I was highly impressed.
Bruh, his tools are sharpened, and his thing, I think he can defend Khabib's takedowns. Mm-hmm. People, oh no, his takedowns are invincible like glue. But he is like glue. But if you ever watch that fight with Khabib versus he's a real estate investor. I forgot his name. I hate myself. He Al. He fought Al
Aquinta?
Al Aquinta. Al Aquinta. Bruh, remember Al Aquinta was it was the last minute. It was last minute he came in.
Where?
For that fight because Tony Ferguson fell out.
That's what he told him? Nah, I remember that.
but he had to fight Alaquinta instead.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, Alaquinta did so well in that fight.
Yeah.
And by the fourth and fifth round, when Khabib kept throwing his takedowns, he wasn't sticking to Alaquinta no more. He's like Alaquinta. He was avoiding the single, escaping the single, escaping double. I was like, damn, he's doing a good job. But Khabib, luckily, Alaquinta don't got good head movement. So Khabib just said, "Fuck it, I'ma just keep hitting him with the jab." He kept hitting him with the jab, like keeping his distance, hitting him with the jab. Alaquinta was like, "No, my head." I'm like, but I feel like the same thing can happen because Gaethje, he has great cardio. Gaethje been wrestling since he was a kid. So
and that's something lethal.
And he has better.
The people like to neglect the wrestling game, but it's
right.
It's ridiculous.
And check this out, bro. I feel like he got better boxing than Khabib.
Yeah.
Khabib. Now I feel like what gives to Khabib, but Khabib has a spiritual advantage.
He does.
And this spiritual emotional advantage. He has his faith in God. His father just passed, and he said he wants to fulfill the 30-0 record.
Yeah, motivation.
Like for his father. So it's like he is hella motivated. And I'm like, I'm like, that's the one thing. But here's the thing. Justin knows that.
Justin does know that.
Justin knows that. And Justin wants to be king, bro. Justin wants to be king too. I mean, Khabib already king, but he has this obligation to his father. And but Justin, like I said, Justin knows that, and he's ready for the worst. He's ready for the worst of Khabib. He's ready. He's ready for the not the worst, but he's ready for the best.
The best of
Khabib.
Yeah, I feel like Khabib has a. I still agree that Justin's gonna win because I think the reason I think Justin's gonna win is accuracy. That's it. Khabib is just as strong, just as fast, just as good, has just as many tools in his arsenal. Right. And like you said, he has a slight upper advantage spiritually and emotionally because he has so much going on in his life. So he has a hunger. Right. And Justin has a hunger, but it's different. You know what I mean? Right. So I think the only thing that's going to win Justin this fight is his accuracy. Mm-hmm. So I do agree Justin's going to win, but I think he's going to win by accuracy. So if Khabib somehow gets past that accuracy somehow out smarts him and moves a little faster, Justin is not going to stay on the bottom. If he take, I don't think I seen anybody take Justin. I actually don't think this fight's going to go to the ground.
I don't think I seen anybody take Justin to the ground. I think Justin almost got taken to the ground one time and he flipped over and got back up. Check this out. I think if he does try to get Justin, if he does get Justin to the ground, Justin, he's going to hip escape and get right back up. He's going to hip escape and get right back up. He's great. He's good staying on his feet. And that's what he's doing. He's expecting good takedown game. Like when Khabib fought Poirier, okay, Poirier was expecting the takedown game. But Poirier, I don't think is that great of a wrestler. And Poirier just didn't have it in him to beat Khabib. I know Poirier didn't have it in him to beat Khabib. But Justin, that's my guy. Like I said, this might sound weird, but I like Justin when he, even before he fought, like when I saw him at a press conference, like before his first fight, I'm like, this that dude. He's got this personality, his energy about him. I'm like, bro, like, and I knew he was an underdog coming in the UFC. I'm just like, when I see Justin Gaethje, I'm like, first thing that comes to my head is the underdog story. The underdog story. And Justin Gaethje.
I think Justin Gaethje might be popping.
People think I'm crazy.
My bad, TV's on in the background.
People think I'm crazy. My money on Justin. You know, everybody, oh, he don't know shit. That guy. He's not going to win. Khabib's going to win. Nah, bro. I got Justin, but something about Justin Gaethje's energy and like the energy out there right now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Gaethje got this, man. This is Gaethje's time.
I do too. I agree. I'm going to leave it right there now.
All right, then. Well, that's all we got for you today.
That's it.
So we see y'all next time.
Bye.
Peace.
I didn't do guns.
Ah.